Mercedes-Benz has doubled their electric car sales this year. They've sold almost as many EVs in the first 6 months of this year versus what they sold over the entirety of 2022. However, in Q2 of this year, Mercedes-Benz sales were incredibly impressive. Their electric cars are doing very, very well. However, surprisingly, they're actually still being beaten by BMW. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Sam Evans, and I've got to say, I'm a big fan of what Mercedes are trying to do. Their EV market share as a percentage of the cars that they sell is definitely increasing. And this is coming in spite of a lot of pressure from the German media. Even shareholders of Mercedes-Benz stock, they think Mercedes is going too hard on EVs. Of course, I don't agree with that at all. I think Mercedes-Benz EV success proves that they made the right decision. Now, they've got a long way to go. I mean, it's still only 13 to 14% of Mercedes sales that are fully electric. However, in the second quarter of this year, that number was hitting 15%. That's the most of any automaker in the world right now. That is predominantly a legacy car manufacturer selling internal combustion engine vehicles. Mercedes-Benz have invested many, many billions of dollars. In fact, more money as a percentage of the R&D spend than any other automaker, not named Tesla, in the West. Mercedes-Benz has reported 515,746 sales in the second quarter of 2023. That's an increase of 6% year over year. Now, if they did not increase their EV sales by about 100%, that would mean their gasoline-powered vehicles, they would have lost a lot of sales this year. I mean, their numbers would be down significantly. Total sales during the first half of the year increased by 4.6% year over year to just over 1 million vehicles. So not really a great increase considering many of their contemporaries, many other car manufacturers have increased their sales even more than Mercedes. But you can see here that EVs take up a fairly good percentage of that. Mercedes sold 95,910 plug-in cars in the second quarter, meaning 18.6%. 18.6% of Mercedes-Benz sales in the second quarter of this year were electric. EV sales were 61,211. So, I mean, that includes plug-in hybrids. Therefore, if you actually work out EV sales, it means it was around 12-13%. Plug-in hybrids have increased, but only by 7% year over year, whereas Mercedes EV sales have increased by 96%. They now account for 12% of Mercedes market share. So which EVs are selling well for Mercedes? Well, the EQE sedan, 9,000 deliveries in the second quarter of this year. The EQE SUV, 10,000. The EQS SUV, 5,400. Other EVs, including the Smart brand, 32,000. But basically, people who want to spend a lot of money on a car, they're saying, well, why would I buy a gasoline-powered car if I can have an EV? They're basically saying what I've been saying all along. Sorry guys, but I know a lot of people disagree with me on this. I fundamentally do not understand how you can disagree with this concept. A gasoline-powered car is simply not a luxury car. That's what I still contend. And I believe Mercedes-Benz buyers are basically saying the same thing. A very high percentage, around 50% of Mercedes-Benz Uber luxury cars are now fully electric. So far this year, Mercedes-Benz has sold more than 187 plug-ins, including plug-in hybrids and EVs, but 112,000 fully electric cars, meaning for the first 6 months of the year, Mercedes EV sales have increased by 94% worldwide. Mercedes-Benz have sold 113,000 EVs this year. Last year, for the whole year, they sold 117,800. So Mercedes are on track to actually increase EV percentage over the next 6 months based on their production numbers, meaning they should easily double their EV sales last year. That's going to be an amazing achievement. If they can do that again, that would mean their market share could be 1 in 4. In 2024, there's a very good chance that 1 in 4 Mercedes-Benz vehicles sold worldwide will be fully electric. By 2026, I'd say at least 50%. Mercedes-Benz are saying that majority of car markets they sell vehicles in by 2030, they'll be selling only electric. What about Mercedes-Benz vans? I think vans are the kind of vehicle that are used a lot more than a normal combustion engine car. So if we get more vans to EVs, that's really good. Mercedes-Benz, fortunately, are selling electric vans. And their sales of EV vans, though, haven't increased at the same rate that their EV passenger cars have. They're up 18%. EVs account for only 4.3% of Mercedes-Benz van volume. The reason being they're still quite expensive. They cost around about 20 to 40% more than the gasoline-powered versions. Not the same case for the gasoline-powered luxury cars. So you can see the difference here. Commercial buyers are obviously very money conscious, and if EVs are still that much more expensive, then they're less likely to buy them, a lot less likely. I think Mercedes have got to do a bit of work here on reducing the cost of EVs. If they put in, say, an M3P battery, a lithium iron phosphate battery doped with manganese, they can have a smaller battery pack with more energy density, and it would be much cheaper than the current battery packs that they're using. I think that's what they might do in the future, but let's wait and see what happens. Either way here, I think these numbers are really, really good. Good to see Mercedes-Benz buyers wanting EVs. I've been saying all along that I thought that was the case. Mercedes were hoping that would happen, and that's exactly what is happening. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.